and welcome to Dodger Stadium. It's hard to believe that Sandy Koufax used to pitch in this building. When I think of Dodger Stadium in October, I think of Jack Clark's home run, Game 6, 1985. But let's get to the present. A lot of things to go over from the Cardinals' perspective. Adam Wainwright talked first today, and one of the great things he brought up is that he finally realized that he had to evolve as a pitcher, and it was about 2.5 years ago. He realized that he's not going to throw the fastball by anybody. He's never been a fastball pitcher, but he discovered something about his delivery, about his style, and that's what's made him a 17-game winner this season, just finding his strengths and playing to his strengths. Nolan Arenado also spoke today, and I thought the most interesting thing that Nolan said is that it's the best defense he's ever played on. And when you think about it, it may not be the 1982 infield, but if you have a Gold Glover at first, a Gold Glover at third, you know that Sosa and Edman pick it up. Sosa and DeYoung pick it up well at shortstop, and then at second base, Tommy Edman's been outstanding, and then all three outfielders can go and get the ball. Well, it is one incredible defense. And oh, by the way, they have the greatest defensive catcher of all time in Yadier Molina. Next up was Jon Lester. And speaking of Yadier Molina, here's Lester with a near Hall of Fame resume. And today he told me that he'd have to be an ignoramus to not learn from Yadier Molina, that even with everything he's accomplished, he went to Yadi and asked him what he needed to do to be successful. And let's face it, when he arrived in St. Louis, he wasn't getting anybody out. And now he's turned into a quality pitcher once again. We spoke with Jack Flaherty also. Jack says that he hopes he doesn't have to pitch tomorrow, that he hopes that Adam Wainwright goes 9 innings, but he's available. And if you look at his last inning of work, where he went 1 spotless inning with 2 strikeouts, it looks like Jack Flaherty is back. We also spoke with John Mozeliak, and I thought an interesting thing that Mo brought up mid-season. He had a bunch of pitchers that just had a bunch of walks, and he basically told his department, let's acquire pitchers that don't walk people and utilize this great defense. Like if you have a Ferrari, you want to drive fast, you want to utilize that. And so with this defense, you want to make sure they're getting some action. And that's what these pitchers have done. They've gotten the ball and they've thrown strikes. And finally, a quick thought about Max Scherzer. As good as we feel about this Cardinal team, and we should feel really good, remember this one stat. He's pitched 11 games for the Dodgers this season. He started 11 games, and the Dodgers have won 11 games. That's the story here from Dodger Stadium with photographer Tom Stasiak. I'm Frank Cusumano.